Welcome back, guys. Amar here from Magic Coding, and in this video we're gonna add some stars to our color helix. Now to do that we are gonna create an empty game object, or actually we have a sprite for it. Let me search star, and there we go, we have the star already here. Now let me pull up the star so we can see it, and as you can see it, our star is kind of too big. So first thing that we're going to do is we're going to lower the scale on it. The scale will be 0.3, 0.3, and I'm going to say here 0.3, even though it doesn't even matter. And I'm going to add our box collider for the star. Now for the star, box collider is going to just going to be a bit more onto the Y, so our ball can get past through it, because it may not catch it if it's at the default one. Now I'm just gonna rename it to star with capital C, or actually I'm gonna name it perfect. So perfect star, like this, and I'm gonna go ahead and add tag, which will be our star tag, and then add it onto our star. Once that is done, our star is ready to go, and we're gonna add it to our resources. Now we can delete it from the scene and go to the wall and open up our wall script, because here is where the magic will happen. We're gonna here have void add star, which is gonna have an argument or parentheses. Inside the parentheses there should be our game object wall fragment child. That is how it's gonna be called. And before we even continue, here I'm gonna add our private game object perfect. So perfect star, like this, and our perfect style is going to be equal to the perfect style itself. So I'm just gonna rename this to perfect star and add here our perfect star with capital P, because that is how we called it. Now inside of add star, we're gonna say that our game object star equals to instantiate, and we're going to instantiate our perfect star dot transform dot position and then quaternion dot identity. Then we're going to say that our star dot transform dot parent is going to be equal to our wall fragment child dot transform. Then we are actually position. That's one way of doing it. It came up to my mind. We can do it even star.set parent or transform.set parent. And I'm gonna do it like this. It's less code and it's more visible what are we doing. Like this. So we're gonna set our parent for the wall fragment, and we're gonna say that our star.transform.local position, so local position, will be equal to new vector 3, which will be 0.005, on the Y will be 0.75, and onto the Z it will be negative 0.06. So why are we doing on the Z? Because we want to be visible, we want it to be visible, our star to be in front of the wall. Y, so it's kind of upwards, not just down below, kind of the center. And this is too, X and Y is just to make it into the center. Now we're gonna add here our add star, so just add star, and we are searching for the wall fragment child. And we have to, we have to actually say that our game object wall fragment child equals to our wall, so wall 1 dot transform dot get child dot transform dot get child, and we are searching for the child at 25th position, because that's the middle, dot game object. And then we're gonna add our child. Why did I put here game controller? Game object, like this, and here we're gonna pass it, and that will be it for our star. Now, if I were to go and start, we should see that on every wall, we're gonna get a star. So let me start, and we have a problem. Setting the pairing of transform which represents in prefab is disabled to prevent data corruption. So let me see. Change.set parent. We're setting wall, not wall fragment, but wall child, wall fragment child transform that parent. And that was a problem. Here we go. Misspelling can cause some problems, so please check out what are you searching. So as you can see, here we got the star. So on every single wall we have a star, and that star will help us to determine did we hit it or not. If we did hit it, then of course we're gonna get double amount of score. Now one thing I wanted to do more for this video is to go to wall fragment. Since we have our color bump, we are gonna check excuse me, we are gonna change the color of our wall fragment later on. So to do that, we're gonna have our game object, so game object, which will be our color bump, which is equal to game object dot find an object with tag, so it's object, not object, color bump, and that will be it. Then we're checking if transform dot position dot z is greater than color bump dot transform dot position dot z, dot z. If that is true, we're gonna say that game controller dot instance dot hit color equals to our color bump dot get component, and we're searching for the color bump script where we are getting the color, so get color of our color bump. So what is this and why are we doing it? Well, basically, if transform.position is greater than color bumps, meaning that this wall comes after we spawned color bump, then we're gonna change its color to the color what is color bump, because that is the color that our ball will change later on. Now let's say we get a yellow color for the fail color and we get blue color for the hit color, and later on we change it to yellow, then the whole wall will become yellow. Let me try to get it. I'm gonna try it 2 times. If I get it, it's good. If I don't, and I did not get it this time, let me try one more time. But as you can see, this can happen. And why is this happening? Because we are not checking the fail color. So like this, everything is green. To fix it, we're gonna go to else, where we're gonna check if game controller dot instance dot fail color equals to game controller dot instance dot hit color. If that by any chance happens, like it happened before, we're gonna say that our game controller dot instance dot fail color equals to game object dot instance dot colors, and we are searching for the 0 to game controller. So we're getting another color that what's colors dot linked. I bugged out for a second, didn't know what I was even typing. So instance colors. Okay, here I forgot to add random dot range. I could see, so range, I could see that I had some problem, but I didn't know what it actually was. So yep, this goes after our wall. Where is it? Like this. And yeah, now that will not be possible because before, when we put the color onto it, we're gonna change it later on. Let me try to get that. This is blue one, and of course, it will not happen because I already fixed the code in. But what's bothering me is that this color bump, for some reason, is spawning first too much. Let me go to game controller and fix that real quick. So where is it? Let's say not 9, but let's say if it equals to wall spawn number, by any chance, if it gets to that, then we are gonna have our color bump. And yeah, now it's better. Now it is better. Let me check one more time. and of course it comes up first. Okay, never mind. I mean, it may be this chance is kind of too much. I'm gonna leave it at 0.1, or actually 0.2, same as we did for our walls, because I don't see walls coming too much first. And probably that should fix the problem. And yeah, it did fix it. So yeah, as you can see, this game development is all about testing, especially when it comes to hyper casual games. Make sure you test things around. Maybe you will get something you did not expect and you may like it, so you can even put it in your game. Other than that, we are finished with our tutorial. I did everything I wanted for this one. Hope you like it. I'm Amar, and I will see you guys in the next video.